Hello everyone, I wanted to check in following our class and show you that our Blackboard course shell is ready to go. So this would pertain to the hybrid nature of our class. You will notice, if you follow along, that the syllabus on the left side of the screen where you see my mouse clicking is now available. This is the syllabus that you should definitely go ahead and download and use. I posted a sample syllabus yesterday, but I've changed a few minor things, so you'll want to make sure and download this syllabus. Follow along carefully with Table 2, clicking on this syllabus here. Of course, you'll want to read the whole syllabus in detail. But here at the bottom is a week-by-week schedule. So last night was week 1. And as you'll notice, I'm scrolling up, we did the application 1, getting to outcome. Shortly, you'll be able to see in your gradebook that you've earned 10 points for participating in that activity as long as you were there. Next week is Martin Luther King holiday, so I would recommend that you read all of these assigned readings for week 1, and then also before week 3, you also have these additional readings. You'll also see here that completed online by January 26th, week 3, you'll have application 2. It's a discussion board post. I'll show you that in just a second, and our group contract. So your group is also now uploaded to the Blackboard course shell. So I'll walk you through each of those. This contract is self-explanatory, but you will need to work with your group to create it and to upload it to the appropriate link in week 3. I'm going to go back here. You can actually go ahead and X out of this. You will notice real quickly that January 26th is an online only week, so we will not meet in class again until February 2nd. I'm exiting out of there. I wanted to show you the weekly content. All of these folders are now available. I don't recommend working too far ahead. I don't think you'll have time. You'll see that we're going to stay pretty busy here, but these are the readings that were for week 1, so you'll want to go ahead and catch up on those as I mentioned. But each week is outlined here in an orderly fashion. Week 3, this is where you can go ahead and get started for our next online week. Assignments during online weeks are due at 10 p.m. That gives you that night to work on them. However, I would suggest getting them done early. That way you don't have to stress about whether you have any technical issues or just getting things done by 10. Each week's discussion board link is included in the content folder. You can also access it here on the left side by clicking on discussion board. So you'll see that this week is ready to go. All of the discussion boards are now posted. You'll notice a set of instructions here, so if the link takes you directly inside, make sure that you also, especially as we're getting started on these early discussion boards, make sure you read this here too as well. The only discussion board that's quite a bit different is application 11, and we'll talk to that one. I'll talk to you about that once we get there. Competency assignment. This is now also open for you. Your group is here, and group evaluation groups. I'll change the typing on how I wrote that out. But basically, this is your assigned vignette for your competency assignment and your group members. You'll click into case study vignettes once you know which group you are in and which assignment you were given. Then you will be able to access each of these. And I would just recommend that before our in-class session, you dig into your competency assignment and get a good idea of, I'll try and pull up one as an example. Get a good idea of what yours is about. I have a detailed grading rubric here, as well as my expectations for the assignment. We'll be talking about that more as the semester continues. Okay. Notice also helpful resources are provided here. I've been collecting materials for you as I've taught each section of this class. Additional recommended readings and tools. You'll notice that the type of vignette you're given, there's an associated set of example articles here. You can use these for your discussion boards as well. Some of these materials we'll cover in class. Others are just there for you. A majority of them are just there as extra resources. That brings me back to one other point that I wanted to make. I'm kind of just going along as I show you this. This is actually the first time too that I've used this recording tool, so I hope it works well for you. Figured it's better, and I'm going to try and use this tool more instead of writing lengthy emails or announcements. You'll notice too, as you compare what's in each week's folder, some of these are required readings and others are I just put there as additional resources for you, especially the PowerPoint presentations from the book, from the required textbook. So Roy said all these aren't necessarily required, but I do think that they will be helpful to you as you work your way through the chapters. Here's where you can download and submit your group's contract. Just a final note for you, any course-related questions you can put here. I posted an example question about how to get Blackboard support. Clicking the back button here. And you would just go ahead and create a new thread. Type your message. You can post as anonymous if you don't want everyone to know who has that question, that's fine. I will be checking this, and feel free to also answer one another's questions if you have read it somewhere in the syllabus or in the course shell somewhere. Otherwise, I'm available by email, heidi.rueda@utsa.edu, and I look forward to having you in class. Thanks so much, and enjoy your week.